Hello. Aha, my mic is working. Haha. Didn't forget this time. Hey everyone, welcome to another Pixel Geek live stream. I'm your host, Nelson. Thank you for joining me. Oh, I am hyped. This is a great Saturday, and I hope you're having a great Saturday as well. We made it to the weekend, and if you're here live in the live chat room, say hi. Waves in chat. Let me know where you're from. And if you're watching live and you're the lurker type that just likes to watch but doesn't want to type in a live stream, that's cool. Hopefully you get some value out of these streams and that you're learning something. If you're watching a recording, hello. In the future, hello. And yeah, these streams happen every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. I am thinking of changing that in the future, so stay tuned. I want to do it on a weekday, but got to figure things out. But if you're new here, welcome. What happens? What is happening? Yeah, what we do on this live stream is usually Webflow stuff, teaching you how to do the things, both beginner all the way to advanced, to very complicated things that I've learned doing client work or learning things from other people. And yeah, the topic for the stream was something that I learned from a fellow Pixel Geek community member on our chat board, and I was like, oh wow, that's smooth. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what I learned. But before we get into that, these streams, how the format is do some morning announcements at the beginning, say hello to you, everyone in the chat room, and then we get into the tutorial. And at the end, if you have any work that you want to show off to the stream, please post your link or send the link to Jake. I think we have a form, so Jake will post a link to the form that you can fill out. He'll make sure that your link is safe for work, and then I'll put it on the stream. All right? Or if you even need help with your Webflow project and you're like, Nelson, I have a question. Hopefully you can answer it really quick. This is the time. Usually people DM me on Twitter, Instagram, and on the YouTube comments, and they're like, Nelson, how do you fix this? And I'm like, I really don't have the time to answer all of these questions. But if you're a Pixel Geek community member, you can post them on the chat board, and I'll get to that. That's my first priority. And if you're here in the live stream, then yeah, I can answer it live. We can go through it together. So this is a resource for you. All right. Let's see who's in the live chat room first. Hello to my live stream producer, Jake. You're first in the door. My community manager, Pablo. Welcome back. Ripple Effect is here. Ezekiel, Penny's back. Yay. Mohammed's here. Max from Mars. Wow. Starship has finally landed on Mars. All right, Max, let me know how it is on Mars. You know, how are you still alive? But you're a new name and avatar in this live chat, so welcome. Thank you for being here. Ezekiel's from Tennessee. Welcome. Jose from Mexico. Barry, hello. Welcome back. Max's first question was the best way to name classes. I will answer that right now. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. There's so many different ways, but I mean, whatever works for you. It's hard for me. Nancy, hola, Nelson. Hola, welcome. I'm glad you are all here. It's still quite dusty on Mars. Yeah. I think it'll be like that for a while until we get that atmosphere going, right? Mark is here. That's a new name. Hola, welcome, Mark. Okay, so yeah. Fill out that form if you have a question or a site for me to review. Let's go for it. Nicholas from Italy, Ontario, Penny, and Juan is here. Yes, Juan, I'm here. I'm glad you are. All right. Let's get into morning announcements. Wait, why is that playing? Hold on. Pause. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay. Morning announcements. All right, yeah. 3 tools you should know about that many people don't know about. If you already do, then cool. You're awesome and you're already in the know. But I want to just get this out there. Remove.bg. Like, this is what I used for my own website. I took some family photos, and our photographer took some solo shots of myself, and then some solo shots of my wife, and then our daughter. And I was like, ooh, let me use one for my website. And so I went to remove.bg, uploaded my photo, and yeah, it removed the thing. So here's a demo. Okay, so there's a alpaca, and it just removed the background automatically. Remove.bg. It's really awesome. And then I didn't know that there is a competitor, but Jake this morning told me there's also a cheaper one. I didn't really look into the pricing, but this does the same thing. It's clippingmagic.com. And yeah, you just drag in your image and then it'll remove the background, even with hair. Like, that's the hardest thing. I remember back in the day with Photoshop, I'm just like making pen point, and then like rounding the point, and then it took forever. And now we have AI doing it. Hooray! Hooray for AI. So yeah, remove.bg. If you don't know, now you know. Yeah, check that out. Let's see here. Yeah. Batuhan, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hey, Nelson, which tool do you use for live streams? Which tools do I use for live streams? I use Streamlabs OBS. And then, Jake, if you... Actually, I'll find it. On my community tab, let me see if I can go to it without ruining anything. Community tab on YouTube... There we go. Can I deep link into the... Yeah, here we go. If you want to see my streaming setup, well, just my workflow, there you go. I posted what I do. It's complicated just to make this happen, but I love it. I love tech. And I just picked up some tips from Twitch streamers because they stream like 8 to sometimes 24 hours. That's crazy. And they have their tech set up, so yeah. Remove.bg and clippingmagic.com. Also, you should know about Blush. So this is Pablo Stanley's product, and it's really cool. I'm actually using it for a client project right now. And I'm not an illustrator. I'm more of a visual developer. You give me the Figma file, and I will go to town. I will build that inside of Webflow. But if you want me to design from scratch or use a template, and you're like, okay, so add some life to it, I'm like, yeah, but use this, blush.design. So what's really cool about it is you can take, let's say we'll take the humans collection, and we're like, okay, let's start with this scene with one character. So this could be a cool hero row type of thing. And you know what? I want to change the human there. I want to change the type of hair. So it's kind of like Sims or something, where you can just create anything, your type of character. And then let's see here. It's like a lab coat or something. So that's cool. And then you can change the skin or like, let's see, the pants, like something like that. And then there you go. And then you can download this as a SVG. So blush.design, and they have a lot of different collections, and it's growing. And yeah, this is a great tool to use. You know, even if you want to just prototype something really quick, or you want to tell the client like, hey, what if we add this type of character? And it'll only take you like, what, 5 minutes to customize something, download SVG, upload it to Webflow, and be like, okay, what do you think about this style? And your client will be like, oh yeah, or no, try a different style. And so yeah, quickly prototype using blush.design. Check it out. So big props to Pablo Stanley, who is also your design astrologist. Yeah. And then I just saw this morning. Heike? Whoa, what happened here? CSS. Let's refresh. Is my internet? Wait, my internet is working. What? Okay, there it goes. Yeah. Heike, dude, this is cool. So it's a free app. So yeah, I didn't have to sign up or anything. I'm in the app right now. And like, I always like websites where when they're separating their sections, it's not just a straight line, like a horizontal line. It feels so boring. It's like, here's a section, scroll down, here's another section. But what if you can break up those sections with different waves or something? And so you can randomize the waves, you can get more granular with it. Like, that's crazy. No code. And then you're like, okay, I want to download it as a SVG or PNG, or like remove the background and download it as a SVG. And there you go. You can separate your sections with this full width SVG that you've created in seconds. So check it out. Give them an upvote. Give them an upvote on Product Hunt. All right. And Jake, if you can put these links in the live chat, thank you. Let's see. Himanshu is back. Yay, Himanshu! I have tried to learn graphic design, but soon enough I realized it's not my thing. Yeah, graphic design is hard. Graphic design is a very traditional thing that goes back centuries. You know, I mean, I guess graphic design started when humans were drawing on cave walls. I mean, that was a way. They were making illustrations back then and icons to symbolize what they see outside the caves, right? And there's so much art history you have to learn, and all these fundamentals that I'm still trying to understand from my wife, who's a graphic designer. So yeah, graphic design is hard. And web design, I like it, because if you understand HTML and CSS, you're pretty much good to go. All right. Nicholas, do you have a playlist about Webflow integrations? I'm not do I have a YouTube playlist about Webflow integrations? I don't, but you can go to Webflow integrations. So yeah, if you go to university.webflow.com/integrations, there's a bunch of third-party integrations you can put inside of Webflow. So yeah. I like that fade. That's a nice fade. Huh. I get sidetracked. Oh, what? Wait. That sidebar is position sticky. Yeah, okay. I get sidetracked. Okay. Thanks, Jake, for the links. Yeah. So check those out. Oh, and by the way, this is another reason why I'm hyped. Flowprotips.com. So, bam. It's a coming soon page right now. But it's something I'm working on with another no-code community member who also codes. And I had a dream a long time ago, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. But I don't know how to code. Can someone help me code? So, wouldn't it be cool if there was more educational resources within the Webflow UI? So, like, what is a section really? What is a container really? Should I use container? Why is column still there? Shouldn't it be removed? What's the difference between a section and a div block? Should I use a button or a link block? So, like, all these things, including telling you. So, the thought came when I was teaching the Pixel Geek visual dev course, and I'm explaining to my two students all these little quirks and things that Webflow glosses over about each of their elements. Like, did you know when you drag in a section into your Webflow project, it's not really a section. It's just a basic div. Sure, the UI says section, but in the code, when you render it, when you press publish, it's not really section. You have to change it to section in the elements tab, in the element settings tab. So I'm explaining that inside of the Webflow UI. And that's my first like MVP, but I'm not done making all the tips yet. But I'm thinking this is a great way to help people more, because there's like another quirk is the columns. Don't use columns. Don't use columns. One more time for the people in the back. Stop using the columns element, because columns uses the old school float CSS, which is good if you have clients or users that still use old browsers like IE11 where they can't render Flexbox or Grid. But I mean, use use Grid and Flexbox instead. The columns you don't need. And so that's why, like, I'm trying to put all these little pro tips inside of the Webflow UI. So that's the MVP. Further down the line, I think it would be really cool to let other YouTubers put their tutorials inside of relevant Webflow UI parts. Like, what if someone has a better tutorial about grid or about collection lists or something like that? That'll help new users understand it better, right? Give people more options and more ways to learn, because people like to learn in different ways. And not only that, we need to help other languages, other people who speak other than English, understand how to use Webflow. So it would be cool if somehow in this Chrome extension, you flip a switch for your native language, and then all the tips and all the YouTubers that are in each pro tip are in your language. I mean, there's so many YouTubers out there that are making videos in different languages for Webflow. It's like, let's help them out, you know? So, yeah, if you want to be notified when I start getting this out, or maybe if you want to be help me test it, flowprotips.com. I just spun this up like today, like 15 minutes before I started streaming. I was like, I'm going to tell people about it. Maybe I should like gather some emails and get some testers. So if you want to test, there you go. All right. I think we're done with morning announcements. Wait, let me see if, okay. Last thing. Before we get into the topic, I got this comment today, this morning on my YouTube channel. And someone said, in every video, you always make so many mistakes. Why don't you work beforehand to show how it's done? To be honest, I wish I had time. I wish I had time to perfect each stream. But in all honesty, I don't have time. But at the same time, I'd rather work through it with you all than pretend I'm perfect. Because, and I always say this, even on my personal website, on my personal page, no one's perfect. I'm not going to pretend that I'm perfect. I'm not going to edit my streams. I'm not going to like practice 20 times for a stream just to show you how easy Webflow and web design is. Web design is not glamorous. It's a lot of sweat and tears, self-doubt, imposter syndrome. You start off with like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I know how to do it. Wait, I don't know how to do it. I suck. I'm not a good user. I can't do. Why are people even hiring me? Why are people watching these streams? And then you figure it out and you're like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. And that's with everything in life. So, yeah, I'm not perfect, and neither will this stream ever be. And you, the watchers who are watching right now, who helped me get through these streams, and like Akut and Himanshu the other day showing me to make a slider rotated. I mean, that was magical. That was a fun stream. I'd rather do that kind of stuff than highly edited, highly produced things that are like, here's how you do X, Y, Z. Really easy. Bye. No, never gonna do that. So let's figure out today's topic. So again, we're doing a low-code way to play and pause a Vimeo embed inside of Webflow. All right. And if you have an idea for future live stream topics, please let me know. Jake will post in live chat a link to the form so you can put it there. And let me show you on my screen. All right. So Tom, a fellow Pixel Geek community member on the chat board, said, hey, how do you make this kind of interaction inside of Webflow? And I was like, whoa. And he was able to do it, but I'm not going to link his site because I don't know if I'm allowed to. I didn't ask him, but this is the example he gave where you have a video inside of a hero row, you press play and it expands, and it automatically plays the Vimeo video. So I haven't practiced this, but I kind of have an idea how to do it. I looked at the code and I'm like, okay, let's try it. So, yeah, let's get into it. Well, okay. Looking at the chat right now. Don't listen to them. Yeah, I don't listen to the negativity. I usually read it just in case it's constructive criticism. But yeah, to be honest, we learned a lot from the try and errors you did. Thank you. Okay, community collaboration is awesome. I agree. All right, let's get to this. So I'm going to use this video right here. Melody Sheep, love the dude. Really good YouTube channel. You should subscribe to it if you haven't already. But all right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can copy this link and paste it into here. So let's start out with the section. Oh, and by the way, Flowprotips. Okay, so we're dragging a section. And what was that? Oh, 5 coffees. Thank you, Ezekiel. You're awesome. I appreciate you, sir. Cheers. Oh, that's cold. I've had that for like an hour and a half, I think. Okay. Can't reheat it now. I'm live streaming. So this is what I mean. You drag in a section, and look, the tag is still a div. You need to change it to section or header. But yeah. So I'm going to say it's a header. I should do that from now on. All right. So we have that, and let's go ahead and add a div inside. And this div, I'm going to call it video wrapper. We'll give this a max width of 1140 and center that. And then in here, we're going to put in a video and we're going to put our link. Will that work? Come on. Guess it's not working. Oh, it did. Cool. All right. Ooh, what's with the gray in the back? I didn't do that. Y'all see that? That's weird. Why is there gray? The background's transparent. But then when I preview, it's all good. Okay, well, moving on. 20 G's in the house. Yay, welcome. All right. So here we go. First thing I want to do is let's try to play and pause this video with low code without having to click on the play and pause button in the Vimeo UI. So the code that I found from Tom is this right here, and I'll explain it, but let's go ahead and add it real quick to the custom code area. All right, so what do we have here? So we're pulling in Vimeo's API, their JavaScript. All right, so that's simple. And then there's this thing, I really don't know what it means, but, oops, sorry for moving around. So it's the Webflow var Webflow. It's a variable, but like when Webflow is ready, do this jQuery stuff. And so we're looking for an iframe. So that's what this means. And then for the player, we're setting it up. We're saying the player is the Vimeo player. Okay, so Vimeo player inside the iframe is called the player. And so when we click on a button that has an ID of button play, which is that, is my, are you able to see, is my face clever? No, it's not. Play the video. There we go. So play the video. And then if I click on pause the video. All right. So, and at the end, you'll be able to clone this project. All right. So let's make 2 buttons really quick. Bring a button, put it in the video. No, I'm going to put it outside. So I'm going to make this super basic, and then we'll make it more complicated, more pretty later on. So let's make it simple. So we're going to say play. We're going to give it an ID, and how to give things ID, it's at the top right, element settings. This one is button play. And let's copy and paste that. And we're going to say pause. And this one, we're going to say button pause. All right. And that's it. Let's see if it works. Hold on, trying to moving around windows. Okay. There we go. Play. Pause. See, it's that easy. I never make mistakes on this stream. All right. Why no worky? Okay, there's a console error. Ugh, can't read it. The element pass isn't a Vimeo embed. All right, so that's what I was fearing before the stream. I was like, if I just drag this in, if I just use the video embed, will it still take that Vimeo code? So the answer is no. The reason why, if I inspect real quick, what is actually happening is it's Embedly. There's a third-party integration that Webflow has with Embedly, where if you put in a YouTube or a video link, it sends that signal to Embedly and says, hey, is this a real video? And then Embedly comes back and is like, yes. If yes, then it adds this iframe code into Webflow. If no, then Embedly will be like, no, it's not a real video. And then just errors out. Just says no. So I'm thinking, all right, instead of using Embedly, we're going to use the official Vimeo embed code, which you can find by sharing this video. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to copy this. And we're going to delete this video and put an embed instead. Paste it. I'm going to remove the credits. Sorry, John. Let's remove this link. I just want the iframe. Okay, so we have iframe. I'm going to make that width and height 100% of its parent. Save and close. All right, we'll just do it like that. Small for now, but it's okay. We'll fix it later. All right, let's test this out. So I have the embed right here, and I'm using Vimeo's official code, not Embedly. I'm using Vimeo. So play. Okay, progress. Now we've learned. See why we don't do everything perfectly? Because we wouldn't have learned that. All right, I'll get off my soapbox on that from now on, promise. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that you have to use embed instead of the video, component. And FYI, Flowprotips, if you click on video, I explain what I just explained, that Webflow sends your video URL to Embedly, Embedly checks it, and then Embedly will supply Webflow with the code snippet. So all these little quirks about Webflow, I spell it out for you with this Chrome extension. Oh yeah, look at that. That was nice. CSS. Nice. Oh, by the way, Kevin, who helped build this, all this data is actually coming from a Webflow collection. So I don't have to go into code. I can just publish from a Webflow collection, and it goes into the Webflow UI. Amazing. Okay. Sorry. All right. So now that we have the oh, Brian, good call. Using the HTML embed instead of video gets rid of the gray background issue that we were seeing. All right, so our goal is to get to here. All right, so how do we get there where it expands? So the HTML embed, as you can see, I made the width and height 100% of its parent. But obviously the width of this is not going 100%. So it's staying within ratio. So let me prototype. Let's figure this out together. I'm going to say the height of this is 400 pixels. Okay, so things are moving if I go like this. Oh, and then it doesn't get... Okay. Oh, because I have a max width on its parent. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So let me take this out of video wrapper and just make it like that. Now, what if I make this 400 pixels? I'm going up by tens by holding shift and pressing the up button on the keyboard. Okay, so this is happening. I doubt there's going to be any issues with the sides if I preview. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. That's weird. Like, I'm talking about the size right here. See how the Vimeo UI is, like, further? So the video doesn't really... How do I get the full width video? Okay, well, first things first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this. We're going to call this video. So I'm calling this HTML embed, giving it a class name of video. And we'll start this as... Oh, let's do VH. Yeah. We'll start this as... Okay, yeah, we'll do 50 VH, and then we'll go all the way to 100. Or, nah. If I preview, hold on. Yeah, might as well just go 100. Let's see what happens with life. All right. Okay, so let's start with 40, and then we go to 60. So what I mean is, when I click on this play button, this will grow to 100 VH and at the same time play the video. So we're getting closer to this type of style. Oh, cool. I didn't know there was a close. Wait, where's the close? Oh, the close only shows up when you get to the end. Or confused? All right, well, let's go ahead and do this. So we have our structure set up. All we need to do is add an interaction to this. So all I need to do is click on the button that I need the trigger on. So I press on the play button, go to interactions at the top right, add a mouse click, first click, start animation, plus, and play video. All right. So when I play the video, what I want to affect is this video element. So I click on the video element to tell interactions, hey, I want something to happen with this. So then we can take size for the, let me do it again. I'm gonna press plus, miscellaneous size, And after half a second, I want the ease to be out quint and the height to be 100 VH. And let's save, publish, and test it out. Erica, how can I get the custom mode? Custom mode or custom code? Yeah, you'll be able to clone this project at the end of the stream. So that way you can get the code. All right, let's refresh and see what happens. All right, not exactly what I wanted. Why did it do that? What? Hold on. Why is it coming in for the bottom? No one said start from the bottom. All right. Do I need to set a starter? Hold on. If this works, then I'll explain. 40 VH. Preview. Oh, okay. So, what I forgot to do is I needed to add a initial state, meaning you're telling the interactions, hey, this is what the element is going to be sized at before, this is what the element is going to be sized at when the page first loads. So I set the video to set as initial state and set the size height to 40. So I want you to start at 40 VH when the page first loads. And then when you click on it, go to 100 VH. And that's how you get that expanding, that expanding view interaction thing. Come on. Oh my gosh. It's just one page. All right, I'm going to refresh. Okay, published a few seconds ago. Oh, okay. And it plays. Cool. Nice. So, on pause, so hold on. I'm going to press play. Let's pause it. Okay, the pause works. Play works. Pause. Play. Pause. All right. Now we need to shrink this back. So all we have to do is the opposite, right? So what I can do is click on pause, go to the interactions, element trigger, mouse click, first click, and let me create a new one and call pause video. So pause video. And what I want to affect is the video element. And all we have to do is set the size down to a height of 40 VH. Now we don't have to add an initial state to this because we only need one initial state and we can set that on either interaction. I always prefer the first interaction. So you don't have to set initial state. Okay. So save it and we're done with that. Okay. Let's refresh, play, nice, pause. There you go. All right. Let's get even more fancy. Now that we have the basics, what else can we do with this? Let's get fancy with it. What if the play button was on top of the video? Because it makes more sense, right? That's how you see YouTube videos. That's how you see a lot of video players out there on the internets. Usually you click on the play button in the middle and that's it, right? And then it starts playing. So, yeah, we'll do that. And so we need to put the play button on top of the video. And then we need to remove the play button once it's playing. And then we need to put a close or pause button somewhere on the top right of the page. Okay. So let's make it more complicated. Let's have more fun with it. You know the basics. The basics are already done. Let's do it. All right. So how am I going to do this? I need to overlay a play button on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete both of these buttons. I don't need them anymore because I'm making new ones. And let's make this section position relative, because I'm telling this section, hey, I'm going to have elements overlay each other. And so I'm going to use position absolute for its children. Okay, so Command Control E, put in a div block, and this one's going to be, let's just call it play overlay. And we'll set the position to absolute full, so it's taking up the full width and height of its parent, which is the section. And we'll set a z-index of 1. So this is above the video, okay? Now, let's get fancy. Let's get fancy. Let's go ahead and set the display to flex center, because we want to put a circle on this that is the play button, okay? So let's go ahead and put another div inside of the play overlay. Let's use, we'll use a link block. Why not? We'll say use a link block, and let's call this play button. All right, so we have the play button, and let's give this a width and height of like 75, 75, width and height 75, 75. And I don't have a play icon, so we'll just pretend there is one inside of there. We'll set the border radius to 50, which rounds it out as a circle. Give it a background color of white, and now we have a perfect circle. Pretend the play button is there, but we have that. All right, and let's get even more fancy. Inside of the play overlay, let's have it background black, but have a background color with an opacity or alpha of 80. So you can kind of see the video. All right. And maybe this play button shouldn't be a full white. Maybe it should be a background opacity like that. And let me just put the letter P inside real quick. I'm going to put a text block. Replace this with the capital P, which stands for play, which also rhymes with pool, music man, no, whatever. And then this play button right here, I'm going to set that also to flex so I can center that P. Let's remove the underline, change the color of that to black. Now I'm just like freestyling right now. Okay, so there we go. There. P for play. Yay. All right. So that's happening. And I'm going to make sure to give this an ID of button play. Okay, because this ID is what sends a signal to the JavaScript, which sends a signal to the Vimeo JavaScript, which then sends a signal to the video player saying, hey, play. All that in milliseconds. Tech is amazing. All right. So we do that, and let's go ahead and I want this background though. I want the body to be dark because we're in space. Cool. All right. So I have the background black. Okay. So this play button right here. Let's go ahead and add an interaction. So the interaction is going to be mouse click, start animation, play video. However, if we play the video, it's going to play and it's going to grow. But oh wait, the play overlay is still there. So all we need to do is fade out the play overlay. So I'm going to target this, and its initial state is going to be opacity 100. And as the video is growing, I'm going to set the opacity to this video overlay to 0. All right, so it's going to do this thing. Okay, and at the same time, after the growing and the opacity is 0, I'm going to turn off. So I have a hide and show. I'm going to turn that off. So how to turn it off is display none. All right, because I don't want that on the canvas. I'm going to save it, and let's test this out. I'm going to publish it. Vimeo, refresh. There you go. Bam. Why do we have horizontal scrolls? That's not cool. Ugh. Well, anyways. So we're halfway there. Now let's do the close. So we need to put a close on the top right. So let's make another position absolute thingy. I'm going to, let's do this. I'm gonna take this play button, copy and paste, and just put that outside of the play overlay. I'm making a new one, and I'm going to duplicate this class and call it close button, or pause, whatever you want. And this one is going to be position absolute to the top right. And let me just turn off play overlay for now. There we go, because I don't want to see it. Now I'm going to double click, put an X. There we go. So now we have a close button. And let's move it away a bit. So I'm going to put the margin, like say 25 on the top, 25 on the right. There we go. And so when we click on this, we do that close thing. All right, so I'm going to change this to pause video. And what happens when I pause the video, it just shrinks. It just shrinks the video. So I need to shrink the video, but also fade out and remove this close button. So let's go into interactions, and I'm going to leave the target as the close button. And so as this is shrinking, I want the opacity of this to be 0%. And we'll do the ease out quint. And then after it's done, I'm going to hide and show display none. All right. All right. And I know I'm missing one more step. So let me go back to the play button. So when we click the play button, we're removing the play overlay and that play button. Those are fading out and then display none. But also we need to show the close button and fade that in. So let's add that. So right here, play video, I'm going to affect the close button, and its initial state is going to be display none and opacity of 0. There we go. And then I'm going to just hold shift, select both, right click, duplicate, and put this in here. Put this, actually put this here. So we have, so what's happening is the close button is going to display block, but as you can see, it's showing, but the opacity is still 0. And as the video is growing, the player overlay is fading out. This close button is going to fade in. Oh, it should be flex. My bad. Flex. There we go. There we go. And the play overlay hide and show. Oh, did I? Okay, so that's that. But I think I messed up on the pause video. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to do the opposite. I need the play overlay to show up. So the video gets smaller, so this play overlay needs to do a hide and show flex, and that happens first. And then we go ahead and do the opacity back to 100% with ease out quint. I told you we get complicated with it. So you got the basics, and then here we are. So publish, but we can test without playing the video. So, all right. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, play overlay is not showing. All right. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, Yes. Yes. Publish. Okay. Let's go ahead and check it out. Play. Oh, I didn't put... Oh, maybe I messed up on the IDs. Hold on. What are the name of the IDs? Oh, yeah. Button play and button pause. How come... What? Button play and button pause. How come the video wasn't playing? Button play. And then this one should be... Oh, because there's two of them. Button pause. There we go. Where's my mouse? Hello, mouse. Oh, there it goes. It's playing. Sweet. Pause. There you go. Sweet. It worked. So, yeah. We did this kind of thing. Oh, so if you press pause here, the X comes, and then you can... Oh, and it rewinds the video. Interesting. Well, yeah. So there you go. There you go. All right, let me look at chat. Let me see here. Did you note anything for me? Oh, Ezekiel got put in 2 links. Okay, cool. Let me look at live chat. Any questions? Do I need to do this on close? Do what on close? Brian. What's the trick to make the P look centered if using an arrow? Flexbox? So you can center the children in the very, very center. Horizontal scroll appears on the prototype as well. Yeah. I wonder how to fix that. How do we fix that? Is it... Oh, easiest way to fix it. And it's cheating. But who cares? This is our world. Go to the body, overflow, hidden. Done. Yay, it worked. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, am I showing my screen again? Oh, I am. Okay, good. Cool. All right. So, that was fun. If you have any suggestions for a future stream topic, let me know. Send it in through pxlgk.com/ideas. All right. Ezekiel, let's see. What do you What are you working on? All right. Tennessee Standard. Get relief from your plumbing problems. I like the hero row. It's very straightforward. It's very straightforward. So if this is a stock photo, good choice. Good choice. Let's see here. Should book appointment be bigger? These are just small things. These are just small things. Yeah, should it be bigger? Like, I don't know, 28 on the font size, and then go crazy. Like that. Like 30 on the top and bottom, 50 on the sides. I think that would help. You know, it's like right there. Let's see here. Scrolling down. So, ooh, what if... I know this is already a launched client site of yours, so adding more to it, you would have to get approval from your client. But I'm just saying, what if you use that, what did we, in the product hunt? Hi-K, yeah. So what if, because you're talking about plumbing, which is usually liquids and water, what if you added the wave? What if you added a wave? You know? No, not that one. Oh, wait, I'm not even using it. That's a GIF. There you go. There you go. So what if you added a wave? Something like that. Instead of just a horizontal. Like overlay this and give it more padding on the bottom or something like that. And then, you know, do a absolute position for the wave. Oh, I add a little bit more to it. Because it flows. Because people want their plumbing to flow. You know. They're super chill with updates. Okay, yeah, cool. Try this out. I think it'll be cool. And then you also have layered waves if you want. I mean, like, that's really... yeah, that's cool. You can change the color. This thing is cool. No code SVGs. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, very clean. Did you do the illustrations yourself or you found these? I think you found these and yeah. But good job. Good choices. Nice, nice. How do I cut these? How do I cut these coupons out from my screen? I'm trying to cut. I want the coupon. All right. Oh, wait, what? Why? Where's the nav? What happened? Okay, everything just broke down. What? Oh. What happened? Wait. Wait. Where's the nav bar? Fix nav bar. What happened? Opacity 0. Oh. Okay, so you have an interaction. I can tell because it says WID. That's usually an indicator there's an interaction set on it. So your nav bar is brokes. So you must fix. Okay, yeah, you must fix. Something happened. Okay. But anyways. Okay, these are large. These are huge. Yeah, little things. Maybe this doesn't have to be too big. Maybe like, I don't know. Okay, that's not moving. I'll say 200 pixels. There we go. Yeah, 200 pixels. Wait, you have a max width of 200 already. Then why did it like? Why was it super huge? Whatever. I would do that, but also notice how you have the paragraph starting on the second line, because this is one line, two line, three. This is one line and then two, one line, two line, three. So if it was more consistent, maybe a min height of this, like make all the paragraphs start on the same line. So figure out a way to do that. Maybe this could have a min height or something. Just small things. The gutters need to be larger. Please tell me you're using grid. If you're using grid, I will be your... Yes, you are using grid. You are my friend. 80. Yeah, 80 will do. Yeah, 80 on the column gaps. Yeah. What customers are saying. Sweet. Sweet. That's cute. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Well, that's a lot of content. They probably gave you like a bunch of Word docs to put on their website, and you're like, oof, how am I going to organize this? That's what I can feel from this design. Yeah, good. Well, okay. Your footer, there's like, why is there so much room here? It feels unbalanced. So what if you can... Yeah, why don't you take this and take this column and just push it out. Just let it be like 2 services per column, you know? I don't know. Like balance it out, or maybe put services on the right. Something. You use Canva for the icons and customize a little. Okay, there you go. Work smarter, not harder. Wait, where's the... Okay. All right, is there... Let's see here. Hold on, I'm looking at questions from chat. AK says, I want to make a section where a visitor has to sign up and fill out a verification process. Once approved by me, they can post their services at their own price. I would take a fee or commission. I envision you using MemberStack for that. MemberStack, and then Zapier and Airtable, or Jake's favorite, ClickUp. Yeah, something like that. I can't show you on this stream because that's really complicated to do. Still, even with no code tools, you would have to do a bit amount of steps to do that. But the fact that you can do it without code today is still amazing. Penny is thinking, add a service area map to the footer. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. You know, you kind of see that on Yelp when you're like trying to choose which contractor to hire, and then there's like a map with the area that shows like where that certain company services. So yeah, using a Google map here would be cool. Good idea. Good idea, Penny. And I missed Brian's question. When the video is closed, not paused, will it go back to the small state? Yeah, I showed you on the thing. Himanshu has a website to review. Okay, here we go. My pleasure, Ezekiel. Great job. Keep at it. New Zealand wedding films. Okay. Cool. I like how the nav bar like that makes me happy. The transparent background It's cool. Look at all those happy people in New Zealand living out their lives without COVID. Ugh, we're almost there. We're almost there. All right. That's a huge nav. Okay. 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 Loving the colors. Loving this experience so far. This is what happens when you work with a client that has great video and photography assets. This, I mean, it makes the site for you. Like, it. I'm not trying to downplay what Himanshu has created, but like adding a nav bar on top of a well-produced video, a well-shot, well-lit, in drone shots in the landscape. Man, I want to go to New Zealand. Oh, but anyways, it makes a web designer's job or visual developer's job so easy. Okay, so let's experience this. Am I clicking on this? Yep, okay. That's what I expected. Okay, cool. I like the overlay. That's cool. He looks concerned. Like, I don't want to step on whatever is right next to me. I'm just kidding. Caption. Good. See, as a non-graphic designer, I get annoyed that I don't know how to choose fonts. I don't know how to choose the right font combination. You have a serif and you have a sans serif, and both of these just work. Why? I don't know. I'm not a graphic designer. Bah. Okay, so cool. I like how the type is outside of the frame. Hold on, what happens here? Okay, it's a lightbox. Okay, cool. Hey, Himanshu, what if you do what we just did today on the stream? You know, you click on that and it just grows and it plays in line. Just something to think about. Much, I don't know if it'll add anything or if this is better, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Featured weddings. Is this CMS? Yeah, it's CMS. Okay. Okay, so this is the first one. This is the first section where I'm like, what just happened? I thought this was like a skinny call to action row. Like, hey, book us now. So I got confused because the reason why I got confused is because human. There's no humans in this section. What is that all about? Can you add a circle or a rounded corner box or whatever, a photo of the person who said this? Because each section has a person, but it goes here and you're like, well, for me personally, I was like, wait, what is this? I had to do a double take. I had to stop looking at the photos to understand it. Again, these are all just my opinions. Don't take them. I'm not the greatest web designer, so whatever. Okay, is this Instagram? Yeah, they're all Instagram. Cool. Great job, not another studio. Let's go to another page. This is fun. Weddings. Okay. So going in between pages, what if you do the page transition effect? I wish I can show you the client site I'm working on right now, but once it launches, I'll show you all. I used page transition, and this one client wanted their animations to be very smooth and slow. And when you think of wedding films, you think of that slow, like embrace the moment. So instead of clicking from page to page, what if you had some page transition to like slowly transition out and slowly transition in the next page? Just a suggestion. Tabs, okay, that's what I thought. And these are collection lists, so you have 5 collection lists. Nice. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought they were playing on hover. No, they're just zooming. Cool. All right. Yeah. One more. Packages. Okay. Okay. That art style. So this is the first time I'm seeing this art style. Is this being used anywhere else? Because I see real humans, real photos. It's a nice art style, but it's like, is this the only page it's being used on? Because if this only page it's being used on, it feels like it's coming out of nowhere. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Good job, Himanshu. Yeah. Show me more. Show me more stuff that you're working on. Himanshu, one query, Nelson. Have you ever faced issue that background video doesn't play on a few iPhones? Yeah. Okay, so when background videos started to become the rage, the history of it was phones didn't allow background videos to autoplay because there was like a permissions thing. Because some background videos had audio, and so it was disrupting the user experience when someone on mobile. It auto plays and then video, and then like the video would play and then you hear audio and you're like, oh my god, I didn't expect anything. I just, I didn't expect that from this web page, this random web page I'm looking at. Or like advertisers would be mean about it. They would automatically play their videos with audio and disrupt a user experience. So you're like reading a blog post or something and someone has an ad and it's just playing the audio immediately and you're not even there at the ad yet until you scroll down a bit. So mobile browser like Safari and Chrome and whatnot, they stopped that. And then later down the line, they allowed for MP4s to be played, but if you add a certain, so it was just a permissions thing to make sure people like don't ruin a user experience. Anyways, so maybe older phones don't allow that, or that's any user preference in the browser deep in the settings. Yeah, but I know that more modern phones, they allow that now. So yeah, and I usually test stuff using browser stack. Yeah, browserstack.com. I usually test all my client sites with that because that's a place where you can test with real phones in the cloud. So you're like actually remoting into a phone and you can put a web page, put any web page on it and then test it and see, does it work? And so I usually use that when my clients are like, oh, the site doesn't work on my phone. And I'm like, which phone are you using? Which browser? Which version? Did you update everything? Okay, cool. So I test that on Browser Stack with all the specs that they're telling me so I can empathize and get into their shoes. Well, not literally, but like understand what they're going through and see if I can fix it that way. So, long story short, some old phones probably don't allow background videos to be automatically played. All right. Oh wow, okay. We got even more from Junio. Here we go. Okay. Junio. Portuguese. Cool. All right. You had a, okay. Okay. The reason why I made that face. Should I use a carousel? Should I use a carousel.com? So, should I use a carousel? No. Seriously, you really shouldn't. Why not? Well, let me tell you. So, if you're using a carousel for text and you want people to consume that text, no one's going to consume that text, especially on the hero row. Don't use a carousel on a hero row unless it's just a way to add texture to your client's site. Because I was trying to read the copy, but then as I was reading, you automatically advance to the next slide. And I'm like, why? Why did you ruin that experience for me? Why did you, like, not really ruin, but more like imagine you have a book open, right? You're reading a book at the library. You're consuming it. You're like, yeah, this is good. This is good. And you have one paragraph left on the page before you turn the page. But then someone comes up to you for no reason and then changes the page for you, turns the page for you. And you're like, yo, why'd you do that? Like, I was reading that. And the guy just walks off. And you're like, what just happened? So that's what went through my head when this happened. So that's why I had that face. Because I'm like, why'd you turn the page for me? I was reading that. So, yeah. Hold on, let me translate to English so I can further understand. So, elevating the game and training experience of a sand athlete's innovation. So, okay, what's the next one? Is it elevating the game in the sand? Okay, I see. Okay, I would do a slider where only the images, not the text, only the images are changing. Well, the image and the side text, because those are the only two things that are different from each of the slides, right? The different sport and the different photography is being changed. So don't move this at all. Leave that on the page. But the only thing that's switching is the photography and the word and the name of the sport. All right? That way you don't have someone turning a page for you and disrupting the user experience. All right. Nav bar. I like that you're using italics because it goes with your illustrations, the slanted boxes. So slanted, it feels sporty. All right. So all that. Okay. Nice. So when it comes to sports is all about movement. You're always moving. It's all about being fast. It's about being the first one at the ball or so you have the speed feeling with the slanted rectangles, the italicize and whatnot. But you have no movement for the hover. So make this move somehow. Hover effect for your buttons. So you have a hover effect from here. So the hover effect I'm thinking about is it has a fill when you hover over it. It fills, but it fills the box like a progress bar. So it goes like that. You have like an inner div. So you hover over it and it fills in. Yeah. So that's what that's what I'm thinking in my head. Let's press play. Okay, it's a video lightbox. Cool. Product lines. Simple fix for all of your elements to make it more moving. Use quick effects. Scroll into view quick effects. Let them slide in from the left, right, or bottom. Hovers. You need hovers. This needs to be a moving site. I need to feel like things are moving. What's going on here? Okay, custom slider. Yeah, custom slider. I love how there's a timer. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I like this. This is nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. That's nice. I like what you did with the slider nav. That's cool. I've never seen someone do that. All right. Wait, did that just load in? Hold on. Yeah, see, you have a slide into view interaction there, and it feels like it's moving. So yeah. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know how companies feel when their logos are slanted. I wouldn't slant these icons. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't slant those. Or skew. That's the word. I wouldn't skew those. Yeah. All right, let's take one more page. All right. Love this effect. It's, I don't know, something about it just makes me happy. All right. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. Nice grid. Good job. Okay. Custom code. Oh, yeah. He did the custom code on the slider. Good job, Junio. Yeah, just I'm saying all these comments just as a way to help you elevate this. You're already there. You got the baseline done. You got a lot done. Now, how can you take it that extra 10% to make it come alive? All right. You have the stage ready. You have the lights, camera. You're making a concert, and like you're ready to go. And now, what is that extra energy you can put into this that can make it that wow factor? That's all I'm trying to give. All right. Next one. Who else? And again, if you have a question, general question, let me know. Juan has one. Let's see here. Let me copy it, paste it. I got it, Jake. Here we go. Whoa, what? Whoa. Okay. That was cool. You have a horizontal scroll. One quick way to fix a horizontal scroll is just add a custom code for your body. You can't do it in Webflow, but you can add it to the custom code area for custom CSS, and you can just say overflow X hidden. And that way you don't get that horizontal scroll. I know, like, if you have some element, you're finished with the project and you're like, how come I have a horizontal scroll? Nothing is wider than the body. Like, why? And so I usually get to that and I'm like, I'll just put custom CSS and be done with it. Okay, cool. It works. If the design is finished and like it's not gonna hurt anything to put that band-aid, I'm like, why not? Like, overflow X -X hidden. All right. I'm enjoying this so far. I'm enjoying it. Okay. Hold on. I'm taking it in. So, without clicking anything, my head is like, if the menu is here, what is that I for? So I usually is an icon for information. You need more information, you click on this. So my head is thinking, oh, this is going to give credit to the producers of this video. So if I click on it, that's what I expect. Okay, it's information about what this brand or what this website's all about. Okay, so it is information. Wait, why was that? Okay, it starts off as green. Okay. Okay, so if I click out. Okay, so nothing when I click out, but if I click on it again, the information goes away. Interesting that you would remove the background color on the second click. So you did it as a thing as like, I'm highlighting, I want to get someone's attention so they can click on this. And then after you're done consuming this information, then you don't have to see it again unless you want to. That's interesting. All right. How do I feel about your menu? Okay. Okay. Why is the menu okay? Okay, the menu's small because you don't want to take up too. So menus are usually on the top right, but you're trying to step out of the status quo, step out of the box. You want to do something different. I get it. So I'm trying to wondering. Okay, well, yeah, people will know that the menu is there because as they scroll down, it's the only thing that's fixed on the page. So then it gets the user's eyes and like, hey, what's that? Oh, yeah, I remember those 3 lines. That means hamburger. Got it. Wait. Okay. Whoa, weird. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna... Okay, so you're gonna hate me, but I found this little tiny 1 pixel issue, and I learned to see tiny pixel issues thanks to my wife, who's a graphic designer, and like she catches all these little things when I'm developing, and I'm like, ah. So now my mind is, or my eye is trained on it. So there's your middle hamburger line is 1 pixel off, just 1, and that happens on hover. Why? I don't know, but watch this. So it's nice, perfect. But if I hover, hold on. If I hover, yeah, just that little pixel, the bottom one moves. Okay, it was the bottom one that moved. So if I click on it, it'll be fixed. If I click on it again, it closes. And then if I hover, there you go. So, little fix. All right, let's, okay. Whoa, okay. It's a background video or a GIF. Okay, so if you're doing a drop down that has an interaction that it fades in, you'll want to do the opposite. So you'll need to add a close delay. So here's what I mean by close delay. Let me add a drop down. So add a drop down to the page, and right here in the element settings, you have a close delay for your drop downs. Set a close delay to be however long it takes for you to do that fade out. So do a fading out interaction, and then this close delay will close the drop down, rather than having that like fade in and then just turn off. All right, let's close this. Yeah. All right. Okay. So why is this? If I click on it, okay. So if I click on this, it does nothing. So I'm guessing this is a work in progress. Okay, I'm confused. How do I shift mouse scroll? Wait, scroll horizontal. Okay, I'm confused. Windows shift plus mouse scroll. So when you're, yeah, not a fan of this one. Because I was looking for an arrow right here. I was looking for an arrow because I thought this was a slider. And then I looked at this and I'm reading scroll horizontally. Okay, how do I scroll horizontally? Some people don't have a horizontal scroll wheel on their mouse, you know? And then you put, for Windows, hold shift and then use mouse scroll. I'm like, oh, so I'm doing that while I'm here, but it's not working. But if I do that while here, now it works. So you're trying to tell the user, you're trying to educate the user to do something that is not natural. So it ruins the user experience. So just telling you that now. Okay, so let's press plus. Okay. So you have a plus here that does the same exact function as the eye up here. So now you have two different icons for doing the same thing. I would suggest following the same pattern that you start at the top. Use the letter I instead of a plus, because it's doing the same thing. Whoa. Hold on. Looking at chat. Oh my god, how come my reset? There we go. All right, let me look at chat right now. Love that. Can you tell me what the problem is when I'm on mobile? I can scroll a bit over top. Hold on. One, that pixel. Yeah. Yeah, the colors are not finished. Okay, okay. Whoa. Oh, okay. I think you're using I don't know what you're using, a plugin or something? Let's keep going. Okay, that's cool. I like it. Nice. Okay. So other than that, yeah, good job, one. Right. All right, we have 20 minutes left. Do we have any other questions? Any other links that I need to look into? Okay, Fort is saying, can you tell me what the problem is when I am on mobile? I can scroll a bit over top and you can see white. Can I block that so you cannot pull the site up on mobile? I'm not sure what that means. All right, is there any other sites I need to be looking into? Jake? Any? Oh, okay. Himanshu has another one. Cultivate test. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Go. Is that a Lottie file? Yep, Lottie. That's nice. This, if you can, oh man. Oh man, that logo. It's people sitting down. Okay. Ah. 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 What do you want? What do you want me to say? It's nice. All right, humans, got it. Wait, did anything animate here or? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. This is hard to do on mobile. How? Okay. Hold on. SVG wrapper, text animate. Okay, so you have this, and then you have a div inside, and that is position inline, position relative, and so you have where's the? There it is. Okay, so your text is there. It's not custom. Oh, it is. Okay, there it is. It is custom code. Because there was this one client site. I tried to do that for Murmur, for Murmur.com. And it was really hard for me to do. I didn't think about custom coding it. Where they had like custom SVGs for their underlines. Like they had like their underlining, like it was an illustration, like they went like this. Oh man. Man. I want to learn from you. Nice. Okay. All right, slider. All right. Nice. Definitely a stock photo. Definitely. I mean, who uses 2 pens? Yeah. All right. I like it. Cool. Let's go ahead and go about. Okay. Stocky. Okay, so they have, I feel like everything's flat, right? And you're using flat SVGs. Well, I don't know. Would this be an opportunity to use Pablo Stanley's blush.design instead of stock photography? You know? Like if I go to about, like, you know, well, it's all about, I don't know. Yeah. Cool. So this must have been like, this probably has a lot of collections. Yeah. Good job. Nice. These are cards. I like the cards. Let's look into one. Job details. Job details, and then you have a query string. This is custom code. What are you doing? I'm interested. I want to know what you're doing. Is this data being pulled from a third party database instead of Webflow collections? Interesting. Yeah, I like what you're doing. Hold on, need some water. All right. Yeah. Great job. Great job, everyone, for being here, for learning, for your links. I don't think there's any others. But yeah, it's time to wind down. Data is coming from third party. Got it. Called it. Yep. Because Webflow doesn't add query strings. All right. Cool. That was fun. Let's see here. Do I have anything else? So yeah, don't forget. Wait, what?
Nothing. I was checking your back.
Yeah, you're always checking to see if everything's okay. All right. Well, thank you. Let me go to Pro. So yeah, if you want to help test this Flowprotips, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I want it to be a doorway for more education. So yeah, flowprotips.com. Check it out. Also, if you want to join the community, over at pixelgeek.community. Time to play the music. Where's my music? There we go. And... wait, no, not that one. This one. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, music is playing. that was a fun stream. Yeah, go to pxlgk.com/ideas if you have a topic idea for the future. Yeah, I'm just sharing what I know and sharing what I'm learning and sharing what you all are learning for everyone. If you want to join the community and go on the exclusive chat board where I help people there, and you're also supporting this live stream. So thank you so much. Thanks again to Ezekiel for your coffees. Thanks for, not your coffees, my coffees now. Ha! Thank you so much for them. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate everyone in the live chat. Again, if you're watching a recording, I appreciate you too. Today's word is wombat. So put that in the YouTube comments if you made it this far. Wombat is the magic word. What do you get for typing it in? I don't know. Nothing. But thanks for getting to this part of the stream. Thank you all so much. This stream happens every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. We talk about things no code, mainly Webflow stuff, but I appreciate you all. That's about it. Yeah. And as always, make the web beautiful together. See ya.